Hello everyone, welcome back to CADist. So in this video we are going to see how to use the design software CATIA V5. If you are not yet subscribed to our channel, please do click on the red button that is showing at the bottom right corner of the video. So without any delay, let us start the video.
For CATIA, under CATIA we go for wireframe and surface design. So here I will be drawing my section. That is, you can see on one end there is a section of R50 and other end there is a section of R100. It means we should create with the help of multi-section surface. So let us go for sketch. I will select this plane and here I will be drawing a arc. Like this, I will be drawing a arc. With the help of dimension, we will specify this arc distance as say 100, and this center point should match with center axis. For that, I will select my center point and then the vertical axis, give a right click and give it as coincidence, and also this one coincidence. Go for exit. At a distance of 150, I will be creating a reference plane, and here I will be drawing my one more profile, the same arc. With the help of constraint, I will be specifying the constraint, that is the radius should be R50, and also coincide with the axis, vertical and then horizontal axis, so that your sketch will be completely constrained. Exit. Then here go for multi-section surface, select your sections. This is one section, this is your second section. You should check for your arrow directions, both are same, give it as OK. So I have created a feature like this. Then next you should have a closed edges. For that I will be creating a line by selecting the points, say this point to this point, give it as OK. Now go for fill surface, select the closed contour, this line and then this line, give it as OK. Now you can see your edge has been closed. The same way you will be creating on this edge also. Go for line, this point to this point, give it as OK, and then with the help of fill surface, this edge and then this edge, give it as OK. So like this you will be creating your base picture. Then in order to add this feature, you will be taking sketch, I will select the base plane. On the base plane I will be drawing a circle with the radius R50 and then R25. So here I will be drawing R50. R50 is nothing but D100. So the distance it is given as from this end to the center, it is specified as 75. Exit from the sketch. I will be taking a reference plane. From here at a distance of 150, on this sketch, on this plane, I will be taking a profile. Go for circle. This diameter it should be 50. Why? Because R it is given as 25. So from center to end point, the distance should be same, 75. Exit from the sketch. Then we will be connecting these two sections. Go for multi-section. Select your profiles. Give it as OK. Now you have created your extra feature. Then go for fill surface, select the surface, give it as OK. You will be filled with surface. In the same way, you will be adding these two projections. Go for sketch, select the center plane, and here you will be creating your arc. So with the help of arc, we will be creating arc. With the radius, it is given as R25 and then R50. So here it should be R50, and the distance from center, the distance from the end point, it should be 75, and also it should coincide with your horizontal axis. Like this. Exit from the sketch, then go for reference plane, select the center plane at a distance of 150. We'll be creating one more sketch. That is my second section. With the help of arc, I'll be creating an arc like this. The radius of arc, it is given as 25. With the help of constraint, we'll be specifying the radius as 25, and also the distances we'll be specifying here. Go for constraints. From center point to the end point, the distance it is given as 75, and also the end should be coincide with this point. Exit from the sketch, then go for multi-section. Select your sections, section 1 and then section 2, give it as OK. The same way you will be filling your surface. Go for line, select these endpoints, give it as OK. Go for fill surface, select the lines to be filled, give it as OK. So like this you have created your extra projections. So in order to create your one more projection, that is on left side, you will be using the same way, but I am not going to show that. You create on it your own. So I'll be showing some other features here. So the inside of this feature should be trimmed off. So let us use trim feature, and here I'll be selecting my features. That is, select this face and then this face. Now you can see your inside feature will be trimmed like this. Give it as OK. So you can see the inside feature is trimmed. The same way you will be trimming this feature also. Go for trim. Select your feature, that is trim this feature with reference to this feature. Now you can see inside of your feature will be trimmed. If you want to trim outside, then you can select the other side here. So like this you will be using trim feature. Give it as OK. Your inside features will be trimmed off. So in order to hide these sketches, you can go for tools, under hide you will be going for hide all sketches. So like this you will be creating your surface feature. If you want to add any fillet for these edges, then you should go for shape design. That is, go for generative shape design. So in order to add fillet, you will be having a fillet options here. Go for fillet. Under fillet, go for edge fillet. And here you will be selecting your edges. Say this edge, specify the radius. I'll be giving it as 10. So like this you will be creating your edge blend options. So I'll be adding it for all the edges. Give it as OK. Now you can see your fillets will be created like this. And also one thing here you can see, if I go for edge fillet and try to select these edges, it is not getting selected at all. Why? Because these two are different entities. So first you should join your entities. Go for join option, join this surface and then this surface. Give it as OK. Now you can see you can create your edge fillet over there. So I'll give it as 10 itself. Give it as OK. So like this you will be creating your surface design models. So in the upcoming videos, let us see some more examples. So this is all for now. Let's meet in the next video. Thank you.